All my questions, they're just, nothing makes sense.
Okay.
We're just going to go through them. Just random questions. You can give random answers. There's no right, there's no wrong. As you can see by my nails. Are we done?
I like your nails.
That's all right.
Listen, look at this.
Ooh.
I don't like them no more. Over it.
That's the good one. That's
I don't even want to talk about it.
The good one missing the middle finger. That shit tight.
Nah, that shit not tight.
No, but I got them 2 days ago.
And that's less tight.
The same night, the thumb popped off. I went back to my girl to get the thumb redone yesterday. Last night.
They look like heat. Yeah, like when you
made
it. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So you like them again? Look at your
No,
smile.
I don't
You
like
do.
I don't
You
like
do.
I ain't gonna like them if it's one missing. I refuse. But I'll give you your credit. You snapped.
Kinda.
You snapped.
Don't make me see you with these nails in a couple of weeks. I know what you're trying to do. The way you're saying you're giving stuff away for free, I'm clearly doing the same thing.
My bad. I'm vibing.
Am I talking
I'm really not in interview mode. I'm still last night.
It doesn't have to. What was last night like then?
Tape and Soho House.
Oh, you were doing bougie London.
Yeah, we was.
You was
Yeah.
doing fancy London.
And I got to get really drunk to be in a lot of those places. So
'Cause I wouldn't,
yeah.
but you, good for you.
Yeah,
not
it was
wrong
tight.
being
It
bougie
was
when you out of
tight.
town.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was
I be
tight.
in the hood and hey.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we doing it all. You know what I'm saying? We doing it all.
I'll be in other niggas' city. I ain't gotta go to their
No, but
hood.
your venue just tonight is really good as well. You're doing color. That's like local. That's like
Really?
in the field stuff.
I never been there.
I think that's what Michaela was saying last night. She was like, it's a lot of different people. Yeah, it's fine.
It's basically when artists have already kind of established themselves, but they decide to do a gig in small capacity for their like intimate first come, first serve fans. That's where they go.
Oh, that's exactly what we doing.
We did it right then. We picked the right
Nigga don't be
place.
fucking with XOYO like that for that shit. XOYO on my spot. That shit hit. That shit hit, boy.
The first time we ever came, like in 2017,
yeah.
I had fucked my arm up that year, but
Wasn't that the big show as well then? Was it Wembley? No. Remember the Dreamville tour, 2017?
Yeah, with Cole. It was actually Cole's tour.
It was the O2.
O2.
Yeah, we did
I remember seeing. That's the first time I saw you guys live.
Yeah, that was a fun run.
It was a wild time.
It was us and G and Art. It was all of us, man.
Wild
Everyone
time.
was there.
Yeah, we had a good
fun.
time. It was all Cole's Young Money. It was the Young Money.
From all the times you've come to London, every time, what's the best thing about London? What's the best thing about coming here?
The girls.
Yeah, I want to say that. You know what's crazy? I said that I was in the Uber on the way to the airport, and I was like, he's like, what you like about London? And I was like, the girls. He's like, it's girls everywhere. I was like, I was like, okay, you gotta like the thing. I was like, okay, shit. I was like, he was mad. He dadded a nigga. He was an old dude from Somalia, bro. He was like, it's girls everywhere. I was like, yo, like, okay,
he right.
So I want to say, I mean, the girls here are pretty cool, but like,
What's different about the girls here?
You guys just like have a higher standard of what pretty is. Like,
whoa.
No, I'm saying like y'all keep yourselves to a higher standards. Like, girls here. I'm dead ass. I'm not saying that y'all are prettier. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the way that y'all put on things and wear things and go out, it's just like I have to look my best.
Okay.
I'm gonna say,
you know what I'm saying? Like, but as who I am though, but not like, like I don't have to like be this type of pretty. It's like me. I have to look my best when I go places, and I love that shit.
It's more a matter of taste. I would say London
and diversity. You know what I'm saying?
London,
everybody's not like one type of pretty. In America, is like one type of fine.
I was gonna say London is kind of like New York. It's certain like global cities. The women have this type of taste of diversity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say that's London. London in particular is the only thing because we went out to Leeds and a lot of the girls that was quote unquote pretty in Leeds would have been pretty in Wisconsin. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
America
London specifically.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah. Waiting for you at airports all across the world.
Nah, it's girls. But that's because those girls are in London. It's like girls from all over the world here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, your type of fine. She her type of fine. You know what I'm saying? She her type of fine. But we all look our best.
Yeah, we have the best of everything. You've got like if you want the alternative girls, you want the like natural black women. That we've got everything.
Well, I'm not gonna say everything. We got everything. Y'all ain't got everything. Cause y'all ain't got.
See how it's changing.
I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all got a lot. I have never. I don't see that many Latino women here. Are you Latino?
You gotta go Seven Sisters and Elephant and Castle. We have them. You just don't know where they are.
Where they from though?
From all over.
Are they from Spain? Or are they from Mexico?
No.
Puerto Rico
When we say Latinx, we don't mean European. We have
So people are coming from Mexico to over here, where they have no seasoning.
They probably got no money. Probably come over here to get paid. I come over
You
here.
better come over here and bring some motherfucking spices.
I'm over here getting
We
paid.
got the spot. You need to go. Someone needs to take you to
Hey
Elephant
man,
Castle.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I
I
don't think Latinx people will come over here and not bring their spices.
They
Yeah,
bring-
exactly.
like
You
that's
know
just
what
not
y'all
a
don't got over
thing.
here?
I don't think they gonna do that.
Y'all ain't got no gumbo.
No, they probably don't got that. Yeah.
Who making
No.
gumbo?
Got that.
No, it's true.
Who making Cajun food at all?
No, it's true. We don't.
We can come over here and
I
drop
mean,
a spot, bro.
I feel you. Yeah.
So I guess if I ask you what's the worst thing about London, that's probably what you say.
No Cajun food.
No
I
Cajun
mean,
food.
it's not no real spices
No
at
gumbo.
all.
I
That's
don't
cool.
know, not like
Places.
you
talking
talk
about
these
them
non-ethnic places, like
Okay, true.
like you go find some Ghanaians out there, bit like it's gonna hit. It's
Okay.
gonna hit. I
give you that.
promise.
give
I
you that.
promise.
give you that.
Okay, I'm glad we
No.
sorted that out.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
talk
fine.
about music
Shit,
just for a
yeah.
second. I remember for me personally, like Maryland, I really vividly remember that album because it was a very specific time in my life. Really good. It was an amazing time in my life. I just newly become single then. I was on an Asia tour by myself.
He was in Asia. That's
It was
All these things sound
hard.
fun.
I
What
think
was
I
the
was
other?
playing it from start to finish because one, I was going to the gym actively. I remember I was staying at the W Hotel in Brisbane. So I was doing an APAC tour.
Oh, that's
And your
tight.
album was, I normally don't really listen to I listen to electronic music in the gym.
Okay.
But your album,
you
Maryland,
going.
because of the bass
Yeah.
on a lot of the tunes, but then there's fast flows,
Mm-hmm.
is good for the gym.
It is. You keep you going.
It's really good in the
You
gym.
keep running.
Then in 2020, we had Spillage, which was like from the wider group Spillage Village.
Mm-hmm.
And now Ghetto Gods is coming out.
Yeah.
There seems to be a little bit of a theme in like these alternative, not really earth-like environments and themes of like religion or anti-religion, of however you want to view it. Do you guys actually is this like a running theme, or do you see that every project is a separate entity?
I see every project as a separate entity. I like when people draw threads. It kind of reminds me of when people like are trying to like solve crimes and they have like the strings everywhere.
I see little things, but I'm like,
Yeah,
maybe
nah.
that's just me
I like-
as a consumer.
And it might be just you, or it might be a million people thinking like you, or it might be 200 or two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I like what I like doing is thinking about everything separately and allowing the interpretation to be part of the art form.
Giving it a little bit back to the fans to
Yeah,
contribute
yeah.
that
You
way.
know what I'm saying? Like EARTHGANG in particular, our whole, a big part of what we are is what the fans are. So it's like we like, you know what I'm saying? I'm EARTHGANG, you are EARTHGANG, we are EARTHGANG is what we say at shows. So like their interpretation is just as valid as our delivery.
Okay, I like that. Why would you think that? You obviously know you as part of the Dreamville family. Till today, why do you think that is the best way you could have gone? The best family you could have joined? The best quote unquote label, which has become like a bit of a dirty word in our day and age. Why do you think that's the best decision you could have made? As an act.
I think they don't try to like have us be nothing else. Like we free to be ourselves, and I think that's the most important thing. Like if you go somewhere and people trying to like put you in a box or like y'all need to do this, you need to make this type of music, like it's not gonna work out. And I think in Dreamville it's like there's no creative police and nothing like that. It's like, bro, like you do whatever the fuck you want to do, whatever works for you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that freedom.
I mean, it sounds like you guys are doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, we wasn't gonna go nowhere where we couldn't do whatever the fuck we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We already started off like that, so it's like it only made sense.
I think what I read, and I'm sure you're like, I don't know how you feel about it though. I think it must be a compliment, but obviously, because you guys are from the ATL, very proud and loud to be from the ATL. You rap, you've got very recognizable style of music. You are very recognizable in the way you guys look. Like fashion is part of the identity. Naturally, you're gonna get compared a lot to certain acts. We're gonna talk about Outkast, vocally. You get vocally.
Crime
you get
Up,
Pharside
D4L.
as well. But actually, I read somewhere that you guys were influenced by the likes of Madonna and like Richard Pryor.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking love Richard Pryor, bro. I'm influenced by. I mean, I think we both are influenced by comedy all the time. Like most nights, if I fall asleep with the TV on, which is not every night, but if I do, it's to a stand-up comedian. So like Richard Pryor being the king of ever. Chappelle, you gotta say Chappelle. Yeah. Bill Burr, Bernie Mac. If you go back watch his old stand-up, it's untouched.
Yeah.
Eddie got some great shit, of course. Shit, who's
We're talking Eddie with the big hat.
I'm talking about Eddie Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Who is Eddie with the big hat?
Who's that?
Griffin? Eddie.
Oh, Eddie Griffin. His stand up is good too.
Oh yeah,
you're not wrong.
Damn, Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin be snapping. Eddie Griffin be snapping.
Those are my heroes.
Eddie Griffin do be snapping.
Eddie Griffin is amazing. It's a lot of stand-up comedians, bro. Even like who I like now. I like Zach Fox comedy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch.
Zach's been on the show 5 times.
For real?
Zach and I, we've had some questionable interviews that I couldn't air because he says I'm more fucked up in the head than he is.
Which is crazy if that's true, because he's amazing. I remember
he pulled out a gun on me on the last interview.
What?
From his robe.
That's some Zach
These are all people who stick to their guns and say what they say.
100
Because we live in like
I mean, that's what
culture
comedians do. You got if you don't do that, you're not a good comedian.
Like Bill Burr in particular, bro. Like that's one of my favorite comedians ever, bro. He's not black, but he wrote a lot of shit for.
He is not black.
He is not black, but he wrote a lot of shit for Chappelle during the Chappelle Show era.
Comedy.
And his stand up, I've seen them all. Tom Segura, great. Like these people like say what the fuck they gonna say. And if you hate them, you hate them. You love them, you love them. The world is too many people on earth for us to be trying to decide who to hate and love. But it's almost 8 billion of us now. If it's not 8, and then we're going to be at 10 in 20 years or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're growing exponentially. How can we even waste time, like, caring about who likes us and who doesn't? If we all get just 1 million people that like us, that's still a small percentage of the population, and you good.
This is true. Okay, hold on. This makes me think. I went to the private screening of the part 1 of the Genius documentary yesterday.
Cool. That's cool as hell.
And he's one of the artists.
Clout. She just snapped on that.
No. I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going somewhere with this. No, I promise you.
That's off my face, please.
Fuck you. I'm going somewhere. I promise this is going somewhere. I've always had a really intricate relationship since I was 13 with Kanye, and having to learn how to separate the man from the music, et cetera, et cetera. We've talked about boring, like whatever. Have you guys ever, I'm not even talking about like EARTHGANG, but as people, as humans, do you remember a certain artist or a certain person in the creative field that one day you had to say, okay, actually, I used to put you on this pedestal as maybe a human, but maybe I need to let go of that, and you're really good at what you do, but maybe I shouldn't really think of you as my hero in every aspect of life anymore. Can you just?
Yeah, but everybody that I couldn't believe, I believe.
You know what?
I don't. Nobody is just like.
I don't need you to be that.
Yeah,
I don't need you to be that.
Nobody is out of the realm of possibility of humanity. Everybody poops. It's a book for kids. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's anything. But I still give people credit for the work they put in.
Okay.
And for how that'll make you not amazing.
Yeah.
It's just like at the same time I can't think about anybody. Like I can't remember the last time I was starstruck. It would probably take who could starstruck.
And I feel like the people who I'm starstruck by, like it's fire because like they are still themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like
people that you guys get starstruck.
I'll probably be starstruck by like Denzel Washington and Quincy Jones.
Yeah,
like
Denzel and Quincy.
You know what I'm saying? Like people who I'm in the room, I'm in the fucking room
even
with you.
Them,
but they would still, but they would be themselves.
I know
like,
Quincy gonna fart when I die.
Exactly.
Like he old as
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I know they gonna be themselves.
He can't clench his butt anymore. It's too old.
I'm a duck. He gonna let that thing.
And then I'm gonna be like, yo, that nigga farted.
I'm gonna be like, nigga, why you farting around Quincy? I'm gonna know it's Quincy, and I'm gonna blame security.
You can't, man. You cannot make.
Hey, yo, quit farting around Quincy. Or I'm like I did. My bad, Quincy. I know you just farted.
It's crazy in here, Quincy. Start the place.
When's the last time you actually were starstruck? Can you remember?
Stevie.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder. You met Stevie Wonder.
We ran to Stevie
3 a.m. In L.A.
So we was at Bossa Nova in L.A. right on Sunset. I went to the bathroom and.
Why it always have to involve a bathroom?
It wasn't no coke this time.
Nah, we went. It was the bathroom. Niggas went in the bathroom. Stevie.
This nigga Stevie was in the next stall.
And Stevie Wonder was in that bit.
We came out. And he was at the table right next to our table.
Yeah.
And mind you, Bossa Nova ain't no like exclusive place.
No, it's not.
This where niggas go late night to get something.
Yeah. Everybody in that bitch. Anybody could be in that motherfucker. I'm like,
they do their parties in Bossa Nova. If you're watching this and you're ever in LA. If Sir from Half Moon is in LA, go through his parties. Sorry, it's like
it's all good. We met Stevie. I feel like who we met also that same night.
Who?
We never talk about. We met one of the Bone Thugs that night.
Oh, that boy Busy. We seen that was that same night. Busy was on Sunset.
He was up the same, like he was up the street. Mm-hmm. But we were so starstruck by Stevie.
But what did you say to Stevie? Like, how do you approach Stevie?
We didn't say shit. We met him on the way out.
Yeah, on the way out.
We waited on the way out.
We both happened to pay our checks at the same
time. He leave. We gotta go get his check. Yeah, get this goddamn check.
And then we stepped out and we was like, yo, can we just
Nigga hands big as hell too.
Is he a big man? He's a big man, isn't
He probably like 6'1", 6'2".
I don't think I knew that big.
Nah.
I him in the picture. I ain't huge.
Don't lie.
Nah, but I'm.
Don't lie. That's a lie.
Bro, Stevie is not a. Stevie Wonder is not a small man.
Is he?
Stevie, I don't know. I haven't seen the picture in a long time. He probably had. He's known to wear more high platform shoes than Stevie. You know what I'm saying?
I had on Chucks and Dickie pants on. I remember.
This might be all. This might be true. All I know is Stevie Wonder is taller than I thought he was gonna be. Yes.
Yeah, big ass.
And he's taller than I thought he was gonna be.
Nigga hands to stretch the whole keys though.
Yeah, nigga, big ass hands.
Okay, Stevie, I love that for him. Let's flip the question a little bit, because you know, big hands, big socks. What I was trying to get to is, right, we did the Starstruck. You guys have collaborated with loads of people, not only because you come from a camp where you guys are like big family, extended family with loads of people that we love, like Mariba and Black, etc. The list goes on. Who is someone that you've been in the studio with, almost on like a family basis, but you ended up in a way being starstruck because they really taught you something? Like, who's someone that you work with and you're like, yo, you've taught me more than maybe some of my heroes could have explained to me on a one-on-one or in a mentoring session or
just anybody, huh? That's who's taught a lot. That's an interesting question.
Nigga David Banner. David Banner be talking hella shit in the studio, bro.
I definitely learned a lot.
It's just hella conversations. Like, yeah. Yeah.
2 or 3 songs with Holmes.
He just be having so much information, bro.
Talking to David Banner is a lot.
You know, there's people gonna be watching this who don't understand like the cultural relevance.
Yeah.
Growing up in the 2000s, like I'm a 90s baby, right? David Banner is. If you don't know, you're missing out.
Like, yeah, David Banner is that dude, yo.
He from Mississippi, so you know what I'm saying?
There's like this fashion, this swag about him that you can't have anymore now.
Yeah, and you know, keep in mind, we from Atlanta back when Atlanta was still a country town. So like, when somebody from Mississippi came up, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody from the South at that time, we was fist pumping. It was like, we was championing these folks because we from, you know what I'm saying? There was a time when New York was hip hop, LA was hip hop, Atlanta was like a version of rap that was tolerable. Right. But like now we obviously been going ham for like 20, 30 years, you know what I'm saying, going stupid. But like Dave Banner was like instrumental in that. But yeah, being around him was crazy, bro.
He had a lot to say, bro. That name. That's a throwback for me.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
He came around several times during this album process, and I'm not gonna say he didn't have an influence. He definitely had an influence. Yeah. I don't know if none of them songs gonna make the project, but he definitely had an influence. I don't know where them songs gonna go.
Just talking to him. It's just fire.
They should come out maybe like in a few years.
They always will. They always do. Everything gets its point.
That could be like a cute bonus surprise in a couple of years. You know, see. I won't charge you for that. But you should definitely do that. That's what. See, even though you really bullied me for this nail. I didn't bully you, bro. I just ain't like it.
We don't have to like everything.
I mean,
seem like a decent person.
I keep trying to tell you, you got the right one missing. Like.
That is the best.
Like, why you don't look taller than Stevie in the picture, really? Because of this behavior.
That does nothing to me.
Okay, I'm sure it doesn't. Let me ask you a different question. You've done the music stuff. Who was your first ever crush?
My first ever crush.
Or like a celebrity crush. You remember like your
celebrity crush? I would say my first ever crush was just a chick in school.
Yeah, somebody
chick.
Girl I grew up with.
First ever celebrity crush. I at least like Kyla Pratt a lot.
Who?
Kyla Pratt.
She was a celebrity to us at least. She was on. She played Penny Proud on the Proud Family, and she was on this show called One on One.
Yeah. Okay, One on One. I would recognize.
I used to like her a lot.
Who am I?
Cute.
Probably like Aaliyah.
Oh, okay. Solid answer.
Yeah.
Have you ever?
Kyla Pratt, you are also a solid answer. My strong black queen. You are a solid answer, Kyla.
Kyla, I just have to Google so I remember what you look like. I'm pretty sure you are an amazing 10 out of 10.
She is.
I come from, first of all.
I come from over here.
I didn't grow up in the States.
Yeah. Ooh,
right?
Yeah.
Not everything revolves around.
Ooh, talk to him.
American people all the time.
Ooh.
Matter of fact, if I told you where I'm actually from, you'd probably like it.
Where?
Amsterdam.
For real?
Born and raised, yeah.
How long you was out there?
Born and raised. I moved here 10 years ago.
Okay.
I'm a bit older.
Okay.
So I did 2/3 of my life there, and then I came here.
How you feel about, you've been to the States though?
Too many times.
How you feel about the weed in comparison to Amsterdam weed?
Your weed is no. I don't need that in my life. Like, I really don't. I'm happy with life as it is. American weed. Okay, I haven't been to the South. I have to say though.
American weed has to compete with our high addiction for opiates. So it's like it gotta be super strong in order to get us.
We were literally just having this conversation outside. Like, weed is the way we treat weed is the way you guys over here treat hard drugs, and it made so much sense because it's like this whole lifestyle around it, and it's like it's all consuming almost.
It's not all consuming.
Your tour starts on what date?
420.
And where?
Portland.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Don't try to tell me.
Portland also has some of the best weed on the planet Earth.
Portland.
Like, it's better than every country over here.
Okay, what's your favorite strain of weed?
I don't have one.
No?
I feel like people with favorite strains don't smoke enough.
Oh, there you go. Do you have one?
I don't even smoke like that no more. Like every now and then I might hit somebody blunt. My niggas blunt, but like I can't get high like that.
I pass out.
It be too much going on.
Okay.
It be too much going on. I cannot be high.
I smoke after dark these days, but I still be getting pretty high.
Drink of choice?
If I'm getting high, I do not give a fuck about nothing going on.
Straight or
straight? Straight.
I do a little tequila neat. I'm kind of a bitch. I do like a little applesauce.
Applesauce in my tequila.
Juice, either one.
I need applesauce in my
apple
tequila.
flavor just to.
You know. I really missed for you last night. I was at the Soho House and one of the boys I met. He had Scotch bonnet oil. We was putting it in our tequila drinks, and I was like, my brother would really appreciate this.
Actually.
Yes. Isn't that when you do the picante?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
spicy drinks is a lot of intense.
And we was just putting the oil in. I was like, yeah, my brother needs to be here for this.
You were missed, clearly. Actually, let me end this conversation on something
on us missing each other.
Yeah. What's the trait of the other person that you wish you had? Don't try to make it funny.
I wish I not care. He not cares a lot. I care too much about things. Well, at least he presents that he doesn't care. He may care, but
I wish I cared about shit.
I wish I not. Literally, the last 4 months of my life, I'm like, yo, you really should not care about most of these things happening.
Not to care about some of the stuff he care about. It be like a lot.
I know people in the comments are gonna ask something, so I'm gonna ask on their behalf. They're gonna ask what your star signs are because of the answer you've just given.
I don't know.
I don't care about this answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you telling me?
No, we're talking. I don't even care about those people.
Don't care about those people.
No, they do. They do care about you.
Fuck y'all.
Oh my God.
I don't care. I don't care about this interview.
Bestie. Best friend. Bestie. Don't do that.
Nah.
You let Zach.
I cared about this entanglement when we first met. I was like, damn, somebody should untangle this, but
no, it's actually pretty untangled, to be honest.
Your friend untangled it actually. So
he cared.
That was me trying to care.
He cares.
That was me trying to care.
See, from the start to the finish.
He learned it, man. He learned to care less. I'm learning to care more.
It's a lot. A lot has happened in these 20 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Every verse is a universe.
You actually made my blood sugar drop. That was my alarm going off.
Tight.
Stress.
Tight.
Stressing me out.
Damn.
Tight.
And I even had apple juice right before I came down. Applesauce, I'll call it for you. Applesauce. Tequila applesauce? Yeah. Fuck it, why not?
It sounds like a good drink.
Yeah. That's a good song.
Yeah.
It is.
I won't charge you for that either.
Hits on hits.
I don't know who's doing strategy for you, but they need to be fired. And I'll come out. You guys could stay in ATL forever. You think that's it? Like,
no.
I know like
not forever.
No.
Probably not forever.
I could never move to another city in the United States.
No.
Yeah, I want to live somewhere else in the world.
But I could move. Yeah, I could move from Atlanta.
Where would you go?
Yeah, probably be Marrakesh.
Yeah. Where they hate black people.
I didn't know this.
For real?
It just looks so.
Where is Marrakesh? I've never been. What is Marrakesh?
It's Morocco, but I will say Morocco. I come from a Moroccan area in Amsterdam. Morocco is amazing.
For real?
But from all the places you could pick to go to Morocco,
I'm sorry.
Marrakesh is not the place.
You should go to Essaouira.
In Morocco.
Essaouira.
Let's do it.
Top notch. It's where the artists live.
Okay.
It's full of galleries and they're hidden.
I like the sound of that. I just want to go to Morocco. It just looks so beautiful.
Morocco does look amazing.
Oh, it's amazing. You'll get bored. No seasoning in their food though.
Ooh.
I ain't that bored. If it's beautiful around me, I can deal with it. Y'all got no seasoning and rain all the time.
First of all, who's y'all? Who's
London.
Okay.
London.
Yeah, take that back. Take that back. Okay, so basically, EARTHGANG moving to Essaouira. I can't wait for you guys. It's gonna be amazing.
That's gonna be a different type of album come out of that project.
It's gonna be lit.
The music's gonna be amazing. Woo. I can't wait.
I read somewhere that like blues come from like Moroccans, like the people be singing like the Islamic singers and stuff.
Okay.
Because like a lot of their clothes was dyed blue.
Maybe that's like a Muslim reference as well.
Yeah.
Their hymns, kind of.
Yeah, and that's why they call it like the blues, cause like
it was a mosque near our old crib, but this dude used to be singing like that, like over. You remember that dude? You be singing on speaker at the mosque by the crib. You never know that?
Hell no.
Okay, so it's a mosque by the Spill House, and dude used to be coming over the speaker like all the time.
For real?
I used to hear him when I was running back
5 times a day, probably.
Yeah, he used to be going crazy.
Well, yeah, like that. Like.
We gotta end this right now, so goodbye.
I love it.
Thank you and good night. No. You don't fuck with my nails.
I do.
You're actually all right. I like you.
That's cool.
But it was good, no?
Yeah, he said that's cool.
It was good. EARTHGANG, be for me. Check